this time we are not playing a game, as there is no easy way for me to do so. I mean, I could use a DS emulator, but one, I haven't played the game before fully. I have tested the game before on an actual handheld, but the game also is a bit lower quality experience-wise than other games in the series. That is to say, I'm not interested in actually playing it. The playing of it is not interesting. What is inside of the game is the important bit. Like the story, which gets summed up pretty well anyways here. There's some smaller details that gets left out. Potentially, I don't know how important, probably not as that important, but this is all the cutscenes. And where there aren't any cutscenes, there will be like text bits that summarize the things that happen in between certain cutscenes. So there's gonna be, I'm gonna hop in bit like here and there, depending. I haven't actually seen all of these cutscenes before. I know the larger narrative, I think, of what is in here. So like, I'm not completely blind to like the story beats, and I think I know the things, the major things of the characters that exist within it. But yeah, so I will potentially hop in here and there, and obviously when there's the text bits, that I will read those and potentially go over some other stuff that we saw or whatnot. But also, and before we start, this will pick up on the first technical cutscene. There is an opening cutscene bit on, I don't know if that's in the game as well, that it has an opening before it properly starts, but I've hopped past that one because one, it has music, and two, it shows a lot of stuff that is in 2, because a lot of characters here are in 2, and so it spoils things that are in 2 that I would like to keep for 2 anyways. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm probably gonna have to push away those notifications here and there, as I will not be pushing a button. And I could have turned that off, but I don't know where to turn that off, and also I should do that because I don't actually care too much. Yeah, also, so this game takes place before Chain of Memories, during Chain of Memories, and after Chain of Memories. So it's a whole bit there. In fact, technically, because we're following the main character in this story is a person called Roxas, and he enters the story at the same time as Sora turns into a Heartless in Hollow Bastion during Kingdom Hearts 1. So from that point forwards until the beginning of 2 is when this story is played out. So we will potentially see, they might mention in cutscenes, I'm unsure. I know that they mention in-game. They mention, like, I think they potentially mention, like, Marluxia falling in Castle Oblivion or something. I don't know if they do that in a cutscene, but I think they acknowledge it in the game as they talking and stuff. With talking, I mean just through text. And so, don't know if that's going to be acknowledged in cutscene, but we'll see. But they're going to reference stuff here and there, and so outside of the opening cutscene, I don't think there will be that much meta knowledge being displayed. Probably. As that would be them like fourth walling almost then. if they are referring to things that happens in 2, because that's in the future. This is before 2. Nothing in 2 has happened yet. So there shouldn't be any things, but otherwise I'll just notify of, like, just remember this for then or whatever. We'll see. I'm not completely sure, but yeah. Anyways, I think it is time to begin. Day 255. Why the sun sets red.
You're early.
No, you're just late. Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right.
How do you guys know what a zombie is?
Barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a
Jess.
zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You
Because
see,
blood has been
light
spilled
is
tonight.
made up of lots of colors, and out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all. Seriously, where is she? The destiny that is about to unfold actually started when we first met, on the 7th day after I came here.
Destiny is destiny. Yes, exactly. Day 7, number 14. There we go. Couldn't fucking tell. Okay.
Good tidings, friends. Today is a momentous day. I am pleased to announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat.
Yes, I know, right?
Number 14. Let us all welcome one of the Keyblades chosen.
Ah, yes, he's sitting in that I am evil / very powerful stance of leaning against his fist.
For the 7 days since my arrival, the name Roxas and the number 13 were all I had. Who the people around me were, what they wanted, or what they were trying to do.
Well,
I
technically,
had no idea.
I think they refer to themselves as the organization. Also, day 8, the icing on the cake. So,
Teach him well.
I think if it's a more...
Don't worry.
Well, they do
I'll be sure
use
he makes the
13
grade.
later on, even though they're
Roxas,
not anymore,
let's go.
but
What's wrong? You worried about the new kid?
I'm sure they had a meeting about it.
What was that name again?
Number 14, Shion.
Right. I knew that.
Shion.
Got it memorized, Roxas?
Yeah,
Yeah? How about my name then?
Axel.
And how about our boss's name, huh?
Zemnis.
No way you're gonna forget his name, right? Let's go.
Roxas completed his first mission. Axel took Roxas to a special place instead of returning straight to the castle. Yeah, hello, Peach Lover. 'Tis movie time.
The icing on the cake.
No, that's an ice cream.
You remember what this ice cream is called?
Oh yeah, the introduction to this fucking ice cream.
Sea salt ice cream. I already told you before. Get it memorized.
Sounds utterly
It's salty.
terrible.
But sweet.
And also tastes of sea salt, which tastes
Roxas,
disgusting, but you know.
You said the same exact thing the other day.
I did? I don't remember.
Fucking hate sea salt, dude. It's so
So what has it been?
utterly
A
disgusting.
week since you joined the organization?
I guess it has.
You guess it has. Come on, you must remember that much. Well, here you are, finally out in the field working for the organization, right?
For the organization.
So for context, what he is doing
You
in the
might even
missions
say
is killing
That today is where it all
Heartless
really
to
begins
collect the
for you.
hearts. Because he's the Keyblade Master,
all
or a
begins.
Keyblade Master, and therefore he does that. Or he can do that. None of them
As a member
can
of
do
the
that.
organization, I'll be receiving missions every day.
Maybe he'll mention that.
But I'm still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do.
Day 9. Heartless. I guess they will go over that then. But they're called Heartless. Yeah, but they collect hearts. So they have some. Don't fucking... don't question it, okay? Roxas learned of the Heartless during his mission. Marluxia, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, explained how hearts appear when a Heartless is defeated. Okay, they do go over it. He also explained that the organization seeks to collect released hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, and that Roxas, as a Keyblade wielder, is the only one capable of completing this mission. I'm going to question it, you can't stop me. No,
The
but you're not going to get a
organization
good
defeats
answer.
the Heartless in order to collect hearts and complete Kingdom Hearts. But I don't know what that is or what it does.
Yes,
don't
there are
even
also,
know what a
the
heart
pure-blooded ones and the emblem ones, which we learned in Kingdom Hearts 1. Day 10, incomplete. Organization members seek to become whole by assimilating with Kingdom Hearts. Sexion explained how nobodies lack hearts and are therefore incomplete and desire one of their own.
Nobodies don't exist. We in the organization were born without hearts. So, if we don't have hearts, does that mean we don't exist?
Day 11, Keyblade. Oh yeah, great. Larxene, fantastic. Larxene, who accompanied Roxas on his missions, seemed displeased with him for being a Keyblade wielder. She instructed Roxas on how to fight without using the Keyblade. By training without the Keyblade, Roxas once again realized its efficacy. There we go. But the question is why he alone can wield it deepens.
The Keyblade releases hearts. So, why am I the only one who can wield such a thing? I'm learning all these things, but there's so much more that I don't get.
We're going fast through these. Day 12, a closed world. The early days goes by really quickly. The later ones will take a bit more time, I believe. While carrying out a reconnaissance mission together, Vexen informed Roxas that there are other worlds, and one must be aware of each world's own unique rules and features, such as the ones that makes you transform into a dolphin
Back
or
and
something.
forth, to and from the same places every day. Sometimes we go to other places on real missions, but we can't cross the walls that divide the worlds. That's why we create our own paths in the darkness. Or so they say.
Day 13, deeds to be done. Lexus exhorted Roxas to rely only on his own strength during missions. Roxas had simply followed the organization's orders up to that point, but he began to realize that his ability to wield the Keyblade was his strength and something that only he could do. Lexius informed Roxas that he is vital to the organization. I feel like I'm gonna have to...
There are nice guys and not so nice guys in the organization.
Hold on, we're gonna do this for a bit. Hold on, whoosh. And I'm gonna fucking do some... Hold on, go back to there. I need to fucking shut that shit off real quick, because that is gonna be too frequent otherwise. Where the power saving? There we go. Set time, yes. Fucking don't. And just don't. There we go. Fantastic. Wonderful. Back to the fucking action we go. Whee! You know what I mean? This is sound mean, but I am now more confused. Well, you know, what he explains is, what they explains is a thing that already popped up in 1. The pure heartless existed before. They were just, they're there. They're the pure heartless. And then the emblem heartless are the ones that got created through other people, or utilizing hearts that Ansem in the Ansem reports. Oh, don't bring... Dude, don't bring up Vanitas that existed. Although we're gonna bring up fucking Vanitas again, but... fucking birth. I don't even remember why the fuck that is the connection, but I just kind of go, sure, it makes sense, I guess, whatever.
But everyone's working together to complete Kingdom Hearts. There's lots I don't know, but I do know I have to keep fighting the darkness, so I can be whole.
Day 14, friends.
Who are they?
Probably just some kids who live here.
That is actually correct, because they are original characters. They don't come from a different game before.
Does everybody act that way?
What do you mean?
Like running around chasing each other, making all that noise.
Well, yeah. If they have hearts, I suppose that's what they do.
Hearts?
Come on, let's get some ice cream.
Why?
Why?
The way that made me fucking lose it.
Because we're friends.
I just find it funny. It's like, let's get ice cream. Why though?
Friends eat ice cream together and talk and laugh about the stupidest things. Like those kids we just saw. Come on.
Yeah, like
let's
those
go.
stupid kids. Didn't you see how stupid they were? Just running stupidly.
Hey, Roxas. After your next mission, let's meet up for ice cream again. No fun just going back and forth between the castle and work, right?
Yeah, right. We're friends, huh?
Salt-flavored ice lattes would be disgusting, yeah. Day 15, missions. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck they have that as a fucking flavor. That sounds disgusting as fuck. Roxas executed his missions without much thought. Oh yeah. You fought it. Why are they fighting against Dusks? Well, okay. Now we hopped a bunch of days. Day 22, left behind.
I'm gonna miss this ice cream thing we do.
Huh?
Gonna be away for a while. Starting tomorrow.
Really?
I can fill you in since we're friends. I'm gonna be at Castle Oblivion.
You
Castle
see? This connects to the game we just played.
The organization's got a second castle in the world between worlds.
Now you say
It's called Castle Oblivion.
got, you kind of
Got it
assimilated that
memorized?
fucking castle. It's not yours
I
to
wish
begin with.
somebody told me
You
these
kind of just
things.
took it for your own. Referring back
Well,
to
I gotta head back and get ready.
Birth by
Nothing
Sleep's
but fun,
final
fun,
mission and
fun.
whatnot, and what happens there. And what Castle Oblivion actually is. They just kind of fucking saw it and I guess went, fucking yoink, it's, no one's here, we'll take it for our own. I'm like, sure, you do that. And just steal the place for your own. Day 23, Silent Companion.
Axel, I have a message from Lord Zemnis. Among the members assigned to Castle Oblivion, there are traitors. Find them and dispose of them.
I trust that really came from Lord Zemnis himself.
Hey, Axel?
Yeah, I remember this bit because I was
If
like,
you're
oh yeah,
looking
this is
for
where
Axel,
fucking Demix
he's
is just
gone.
sitting around.
What do I do with this?
Roxas received orders to carry out a mission with Shion. Dude, this text is a little too slow for my liking. Shion, hooded and hiding any facial expression, spoke not a word throughout the mission. Day 24. Silence broken.
This place is so much nicer, without the loudmouths.
Loudmouths?
Those bossy coworkers
Yeah, they
sent to Castle
redesigned
Oblivion.
the fucking place as well. Don't know how, but they sure did.
Well, I suppose it's too bad you and Poppet didn't get to spend a little more quality time with him.
Pop it?
I'm talking about Shion, kiddo.
Kiddo?
Roxas, get to work.
Ah yes, the grumpiest one of all. Fucking Zayax.
I've got someplace to be again today. So go on ahead without me.
Roxas.
Huh? Shion?
Roxas is your name.
Yeah. Roxas.
Day 25. 2 keys.
Roxas. Best of luck today.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, I hadn't noticed until now, actually. I knew what she looked like, just hadn't noticed it until now. But right, that is what she looks like. Right, okay, that does make sense. Alright. Probably not the worst name she could have gone, considering how organization
Wow.
members are named. I mean,
I didn't know
it's a
you could use the
nickname,
Keyblade.
which I believe also
You know,
I saw
neither did I.
someone like describe the name since Poppet is a kind of an endearing nickname, but it also
You
connects
earned
to
the
the word
icing on the
puppet
cake.
potentially and stuff
Come on,
like
I'll
that.
show you.
Yeah, it's like a double meaning, which is fucking interesting.
This is such a great spot. How'd you find it?
Here you go.
He didn't find it.
Sea salt ice cream. Come on, try
He
it.
got shown it, and also it's not difficult. You kind of just look up.
It's sweet. And salty.
It's good, right? Axel and I, we meet here for ice cream after work. This flavor is Axel's favorite.
Sounds like it's yours, too.
Wow. Have you guys
Axel
tried
brought me
any
here
others
to eat
though?
ice cream on my first day with the organization.
It made Darkseid
And
look like a
then,
threat in the
after my
cutscene.
first mission,
Yeah, I don't know
he
why
got
the
me ice cream again,
Darkseid is
said
the
it was icing on the cake.
Darkseid's the fucking tutorial
you
boss.
just
I don't
did
know
for
what to
me.
tell you.
Yeah.
It's not that dangerous.
You guys must be really close.
Well,
Considering that you have to
Axel and I are
face him
Friends.
3 times actually
Do you
in
think that
one
I could
is
be
very
a
interesting.
When Axel gets back, we'll all have
And
ice
it's
cream
just
together.
as easy every single time. Day 26 terminated.
Is it true then? About Castle Oblivion?
That's none of your concern.
And Axel?
Is it not?
Gone. He may have disappeared for good.
What?
So now we've reached past Chain of Memories.
Hey, what happens when Heartless are destroyed?
The hearts remain. And then, those hearts gather together to form the great Kingdom Hearts.
Then, can you tell me what remains if a nobody is destroyed?
What's there to leave behind? We're not even supposed to be in the first place.
And the members at Castle Oblivion, where'd they go?
Nothing's left of them.
In which case, I'll never see them again?
That's right. You coming?
No time to shift around the fucking the question here. Let's just be blunt about it.
What's happening?
Either Oni or number 1. Ah, fair enough. Day 27. The Dark Margin. Oh yeah, this place. Remember this place. This is important.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was.
I meant your name.
My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name?
My true name is...
You have been with us
Yes.
for 6
I think
days now.
this was shown in 1.
The time has come.
I think this was just the ending bit in 1 or somewhere. Fuck. I forget. I know we've seen this before so far, I believe. Or this is shown in the beginning of 2? I fucking can't remember, dude. I think we've seen this before. At this point in time. Chronologically, so to speak, with the game. But in the previous point, none of the voices were
Will you
being
wake from this?
heard. It was
I
just
am
text.
told Roxas will return, provided the hero is stripped of all his memories.
Then I suppose much hinges on Castle Oblivion.
Shion has gained power over the Keyblade, just as we intended. She can fill Roxas's shoes for the time being.
Wait, hold on. They mentioned that people got destroyed in Castle Oblivion, but Sora needs to be stripped of his memories. That doesn't make sense because he's... Huh? Alright. Day 49. Sleep.
I went to a new world today, Roxas. I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. I hope that you can join me next time. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Roxas.
Was Castle Oblivion near Castle Morrowind? Don't know. Day 50, familiar sound.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
What's that? Where all those fucking shit seashells were from, I guess. Is that the
Roxas?
only fucking world with a beach, actually? That they've been to? It might have been.
What happened?
Would make sense in which case.
You were sleeping for a long time. Sayek said there was no telling when you might wake up. But I'm glad you did.
I kind of feel like a zombie, though.
How do you know what that is?
I brought you this. It's a seashell. I've been picking one up on every mission. Hold it up to your
From
ear.
different places? How the fuck did you find a seashell in Agrabah? Please enlighten me. Unless every mission you went to wasn't Destiny Island. Day 51. Missing. Agrabah. Speaking of which. The whereabouts of the members who were sent to Castle Oblivion were still unknown. Roxas received a solo mission. Zombie flavor was the only other flavor in this world. I can understand why they went with sea salt then if zombie was the other flavor. They probably tested it once and went, nope, let's just stick with this one. Day 52, Solitude. Roxas carried out his daily missions alone. Oh, look at this color scheme of these. Except those are not normal soldiers. Nope, skipping a bunch of days. Day 71, Reunion.
Hey, Roxas. It's been a while. What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Well, you were kind of
Axel,
gone?
I heard everyone at Castle Oblivion was annihilated.
Not me. I'm tough.
You had me worried.
Worry? We nobodies don't have the hearts to worry, you know?
This thing doesn't make
I'll go
sense
buy
since he
some
saw
ice cream.
Shion. Sorry, I wouldn't have memories of Shion. The source memories
I gotta
shouldn't be
check in with the
affected
boss.
like that.
Or he's gonna let me have it.
You haven't reported
There's
back
plenty
yet?
of contradiction in this series.
No.
In various places.
Why'd you come here?
I guess I just needed a little time to
Like with
sort out
other
my
things,
feelings,
you
you know?
just kind of
I thought you didn't
let
have
it
a
go
heart.
and just kind of push, like, alright, just hand wave it. Otherwise, shit is gonna be really frustrating to try and figure out.
Hey, your ice cream's melting.
If you don't just
Eat
end up going, sure. I guess that makes sense.
You know, I started inviting Shion up here while you were
Roxas is Sora's nobody.
Shion?
If you
I
take
made her a
Roxas's
promise.
name and take out
The three
the
of us could
X
have
and
ice cream
rearrange
when
the
you got
letters,
back.
it spells Sora.
gone. Shion. She's my friend.
Which is what. Don't be worried, no more. I wouldn't kill Axel. Seriously, they try multiple times. Day 72, Change.
Why didn't you report in?
What? Not even one little word of appreciation?
Why is the X there?
The only thing I've heard
'Cause
is that
reasons.
Namine has gone missing.
All of these fuckers' names,
They're one
they have an
minute,
X in
gone the
them.
next.
You take out the X and rearrange,
I don't
and
know
you
how
get their
she got
true
out.
name when they were alive and not nobodies.
Did you search every
That'll
room?
they'll come up later.
Are you kidding?
Don't need to bring that up now.
You know as well as I do that searching through every room there is impossible.
And the chamber. Did you find it?
Come on, I would have told you that much. I gotta hand it to you. About Marluxia being one of the traitors, you knew exactly what was up from the start.
I merely rounded up and sent off the ones who were getting in the way.
Whoa there. Was I one of those you wanted to erase?
Roxas is sort of with depression.
Back safe.
Unfortunately
I
accurate.
disposed of Zexion, by the way. I moved things along just the way you wanted. At least for now.
I think they mentioned the chamber, and I believe I know which chamber that might be, because it's referring to inside Castle Oblivion, which may be the chamber that Ventus was stored in.
You really think so?
Maybe.
I was thinking the same about you.
Yeah, well,
as Aqua put Ventus in there.
You must have rubbed off on me.
Huh?
But I don't know.
Nah. It's
Where's
thanks
the
to you
lolly
that
blue?
we get
I
to
don't
sit
know.
here
They
again
colored
and
it that,
laugh
I
while
guess.
Having ice cream.
That's the maker of the ice cream.
I wonder if Shion's gonna show today.
Clearly she didn't. Day 73, the promise. Thought you killed Vexen. No, he killed Zexion as well. You know, Replica Riku took his powers and then confronted Riku. Roxas worried over having not seen Shion. Okay, I couldn't read. You saw the text. I didn't read it because I was too slow. Day 74, trio. Because Zexion lost to Riku, he teleported back, then he got confronted by Axel and
Roxas?
Replica Riku, and Replica Riku killed him.
Shion!
Roxas! We have to take that thing out first.
There is supposed to be a boss fight there, and then it died.
Shion!
I find it curious that Axel did a motion as to put away his weapons to his sides. But he doesn't need to because he has teleported his hands.
I'm fine. Thank you. It's just...
You can tell us all about it. But why don't we head back first?
Why does she... That's an Wait, hold on. There was an inconsistency there. She had her...
There you go.
She had her hood off and then she had her hood on. Unless that was meant on purpose for some reason. I don't think so. And there it happened again. She had hood on. Now it's hood off. It might be that only... Wait, actually...
What's wrong?
That isn't an inconsistency. That can't be an inconsistency because they're doing it over and over now.
We're here for
That's
you.
not an
Wanna
inconsistency.
get it off your chest. Right, Roxas?
That's what Axel sees. She only has hood off for Roxas. That's what he sees. That's not an inconsistency.
Right.
Ah, nah, clever. Well, I thought you fucked up their game. You didn't.
I can't use the Keyblade anymore. And without the Keyblade, I can't do my job.
What exactly happened?
I don't know. But if I don't defeat Heartless with the Keyblade, the hearts they release will just find their way into other Heartless instead. I swat them in one place, and they just pop up in another. My mission is to go out and collect hearts. If I'm unable to use the Keyblade, I'll be useless.
You say that, but like people like Sayax exist, and he can't do that. So is he useless? Well, think about that one.
Just like she said. Without the Keyblade, she can't collect hearts.
So you're saying you're also useless, Axel?
And once they find out, they're gonna turn me into a dusk.
We can't do anything?
I already told you there's nothing we can... Hold on.
Did you think of something?
Roxas, you can work double duty.
Huh?
It's not a...
What do you mean?
Shion, make sure your missions are with Roxas. until you can use the Keyblade again. That way, he can collect the hearts and no one will know that you can't use the Keyblade.
That's it.
But that means you have to collect twice as many hearts.
Yeah, I can do it.
Would you?
Of course I would.
But
Friends need to lean on each other every now and then. Ain't that right, Roxas?
we're friends. Axel, does that mean you and I are friends, too?
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, then yeah, of course you're my friend.
Thank you, Roxas, Axel.
Just eat your ice cream.
Day 75, Inseparable. No, Agrabah again. Fuck it, I'm sorry, Genie, you met them? Alright. Roxas and Shion went on a mission together like Axel suggested. Roxas met Aladdin's friend Genie during his mission. When Genie attempted to magically repair the damage from the sandstorm, Roxas informed him that Aladdin had said he wanted to rebuild the town without relying on magic. Genie respected his friend's resolve and decided against using his powers. Roxas reflected on the idea of a friend's resolve.
So best friends are different from plain friends, right?
Don't refer to it as
They're about the
plain
same.
friends. That's weird.
Best friends. Huh.
But I'd say, best friends are a notch above just plain friends.
So how are they different?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I don't have any best friends.
I see.
You could have said the same. You could have meant the same thing by saying you don't have any plain friends, so you can't tell what the difference is. Also, day 94, hearts.
The time has arrived. And at long last, we see before us the great collection of hearts. Hearts full of rage, hate, sadness, and bliss.
So,
Shining
I
down
forgot
upon
about
us is
Cyax
the
there. I
crystallization
forgot that he
of
was
all
technically
hearts.
friends with Cyax as well.
Kingdom Hearts.
However, as far as I know, that
in the
relationship
sky
between them
hangs
are
the
being a bit
promise
strained
of a new
at this moment due to Roxas existing.
My friends, let us gain further power to conquer the human heart and claim it as
As far
our
as I know, Cyax is a bit
Let us
miffed
remember
that
why we
Axel
are
is hanging out
here
with Roxas
and what
that
we
much.
hope to achieve. Hearts shall be gathered and be made our own. Hearts shall never again have power over us.
All this fighting. I wonder what it's for.
Come on, you know what it's for. We have to complete the Great Kingdom Hearts. You saw it too, didn't you?
But what is Kingdom Hearts?
It's the gathering place of hearts, isn't it?
It's where all the hearts wind up after they're released by you. When we gather enough, we might finally get hearts of our own.
Hearts shall be made our own.
Is Kingdom Hearts really that important?
Are you crazy?
I just don't see why having a heart is that important, you know?
Come on. You're wondering about that now?
Well, I don't understand since I don't have a heart.
Roxas,
We'll understand once we have our own hearts. That's why we fight, to find out what it's about.
Okay. I guess you're right.
What is a Kingdom Hearts? Is a question I've asked you several times. I feel. I don't think actually. Also, day 95, nobody's. I don't think you've ever actually asked that question. Roxas and Shion went to the usual spot. They had begun to get used to going on missions,
Looks
I
like
guess?
every nobody in the organization is good at different things.
That's right. Everybody's unique.
Even nobodies without hearts?
Just because we don't all have hearts doesn't mean that we're all exactly the same. We each have memories of our pasts.
Memories?
You remember your past?
Yeah, that's one of the things that makes each member of the organization special. We remember who we were as humans.
Yeah,
But I don't.
because
Me neither.
they're special. They're a special
maybe
case.
That right there is what makes you guys the most unique in the organization.
True.
What were you like before you were a nobody?
Huh? Me?
This reason it's plural,
I
by the
don't
way,
know.
not Kingdom Hearts.
I think I've always been pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember stuff like that.
Really? It's just baggage, you know.
But I can't remember.
Roxas
anything,
not
not
remember
even
because
from
Sora
when
is
I
just in a
was
coma.
born and
Roxas
all
doesn't remember because Sora is
All
conscious.
you did
Like,
was stare into space.
that. Oh, thanks.
it should have been that Roxas had Sora's
I don't remember much either.
stuff,
two
but
sure do
Sora
have
came
a lot
back
in
very
common.
quick. Plus, also the memory fucky thing in Castle Oblivion and other stuff. It will
kind of
come up
guy I
again.
was before.
It will be answered. But the fact that Sora is alive is a part of the reason why Roxas doesn't have any memories. Day 96. Shion's Keyblade. Oh yes, this music. Shion informed by Sayax that she and Roxas would no longer go on missions together, word over still being unable to use her Keyblade. Oh, word about still being unable. And then I missed the last part. Axel Roxas is not unique if Shion also doesn't remember her
Thanks,
past.
Roxas. You can have this back.
It's interesting how they're just shuffling
Do you
it back
remember
and
anything?
forth.
I don't know. But let me try again.
What Keyblade are you gonna... Oh, okay. Yes, no?
You did it!
Roxas, it worked!
I can't wait to tell Axel this. Let's go.
Is it two different Kingdom Keys? Or is that... Okay, well they didn't quite show, but okay.
Axel! Whoa! Where'd you come from?
Don't do that when he's sitting at the edge. Jesus fuck, you're gonna make him fall
How was
off.
your mission?
You know, I sure wish the Heartless would hold still once in a while. I fell right on my butt chasing them around.
I thought you said you were tough.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
dexterous
whatever.
though.
That's got nothing to do with it. So, how did your caper go?
He said tough, not dexterous.
Ta-da!
Roxas, Axel, thank you.
He didn't do shit.
I didn't do anything.
You made it possible for the two of us to go on a mission together.
If it weren't for you, Shion might never have remembered how to use the Keyblade.
So thanks, Axel.
How about sea salt ice cream then?
Huh?
Buy me one and we'll call it even.
You got it. I'll be right back.
I hope we can always be just like this forever.
Oh,
Too.
congrats,
What's
Roxas.
that
You
all
just
about?
fucking jinxed it.
I just want these days to last forever. Hanging out, the ice cream, the sunsets.
Well, nothing lasts forever, you know. Least of all for a bunch of nobodies like us. But it's okay if things change and we can't meet up here.
Huh?
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, none of us will ever have to be apart. Got it memorized?
Wow, that was so not you.
By the way, just a note. Axel's catchphrase, got it memorized, is way better since they brought it over to mainstay series. Day 97 transfer, because in the GBA game, his catchphrase was committed to memory. Not as catchy as got it memorized. As Shion had regained her Keyblade, Roxas returned to carrying out his daily missions as usual. Nick, if you ever buy me a sea salt ice lolly, I'm taking that as a sign that you want our friendship to be over. Fair enough. I'd have to find one first. Day 117, Secrets.
Huh?
What a noise.
Ever heard of knocking? What do you want?
Tell me what Shion has been doing.
Stuff.
Well, how should I know? I'm not spying on her.
The two of you look pretty close.
So what? Now I've got a rat on my friends to you? I think you should just go.
Today you and Shion will be going on the same mission.
Well, thank you, sir, for personally delivering that message to me.
We also need you to go back to Castle Oblivion soon.
Says Lord Zemnis.
That castle hasn't given up all its secrets. One, even he doesn't know of its whereabouts.
Even he doesn't know. You mean the chamber, right? We turned that place inside out. If it's there, we're not gonna find it just by looking.
Then let me give you another reason. Shion comes from the castle to which Namine can be traced. The place where both Namine and Shion were born. It's practically calling out for you.
Whatever. As far as the castle goes, you're the one who really wants to go there. By finding the room that Zemnis is searching for, you would find out everything about Zemnis's true agenda, am I right?
The Chamber of Repose as well as the Chamber of Waking.
Wait.
Zemnis has an agenda that he hasn't told to
The
anybody.
Chamber of Repose.
And we are bound to find some clues in the Chamber of Waking.
Remember those two names? I think one of them
And once we
comes up
obtain those
later.
clues, we'll have the upper hand for our own objectives.
I knew the time
Maybe.
would come when Vexen and Zexion got in your way. That's why I took the initiative and cleared the way to the top for you. I can handle all the dirty work.
They were called the
You
Chamber
go
of
all the way to
Repose
the
and
top.
Chamber of Waking.
You will be going on a solo mission to Castle Oblivion. Expect the orders soon.
Castle Oblivion. Namine and Shion.
Yeah, fucking Olympus. There we go. Roxas and Sigbar investigated a new world on a reconnaissance mission. New world? I don't know about you, but it's not new. Roxas asked about the purpose of the mission, and Sigbar replied that they were searching for possible candidates to join the organization. Only special nobodies can join the organization. Sigbar then informed Roxas that he and Shion are particularly special nobodies.
Roxas is late today.
Hope Zigbar isn't giving him too hard of a time.
Yeah, right? You know what, Axel?
Hmm?
When I sit here and talk with you guys, I get the strangest feeling that a long time ago I used to watch the sunset with somebody else. It's the same when I watch the sea.
Oh yeah? You say that?
Someplace by the sea where I hear the sound of the waves. And get the feeling that I was talking with someone.
So you mean that you have memories of your past?
No, it's not quite like that.
Yes, you should.
Well, I don't know. What do you think? Are these memories?
How the fuck would he... Alright.
I wouldn't know either.
You have memories, don't you?
Yeah, sorta. Though it's not like they've ever really done me any good.
Roxas is like me. Neither one of us remembers much. I wonder if he and I had this much in common before we were nobodies.
Oh, funny sentence, that one. Day 118, lazy day. Great screenshot right there. Roxas' first day off, and only, I'm sure. Accustomed to always having a mission to execute, Roxas aimlessly wandered the castle, unsure of what else to do. Even asking Axel and Shion how they spent their time off proved unhelpful, so he eventually went to his usual spot.
I knew you'd be here.
Axel,
Slept like a log. Are the kids here on summer vacation already? Nah, can't be. It's much too early.
summer vacation? What's that?
How do you know the
It's a
concept
dream
of
come
that,
true, that's what.
Axel?
Where they get a whole month off.
A month off? I wouldn't know what to do with that much time. I can't even figure out how to fill a day.
You'd be surprised. They give you plenty of homework, and of course, you have to play with your friends every day. Trust me, it's over before you can blink.
Yeah, the usual
with
spot.
7 days,
Unfortunate
maybe.
that the usual spot is in
Most
fucking
kids
named
spend their
area,
time
yeah.
just goofing off with their friends. They save the homework till the end, and then help each other finish it.
That sounds fun, I guess.
Hanging around with friends is fun. I'd forgotten all that since becoming a nobody, I guess. So, how did you spend your day?
Hey guys, how did I know you'd be here?
Because
Where did you go, Shion?
where else are they gonna
I
be?
didn't go anywhere. What about you two? Did you guys go somewhere without me?
Axel says he was asleep all day.
What? What's that about? You wasted a day off?
Unlike you two lazy
Wasted?
bones, I work hard, so I'm tired,
I
okay?
feel like him
Unlike me and Roxas,
sleeping could
maybe
be.
you're just out of shape.
Tomorrow, it's back to work.
Also, does she not
Yeah.
have her hood on for
Hope we
him
get another
anymore?
Vacation soon.
Seeing as
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not been
I
shown
might
like
not see
that
you guys
again.
for a while.
Huh?
They're sending me out on recon for a few days.
Where?
Can't tell.
What's up with that?
It's a secret mission.
But I thought we were friends.
Hey, I'm not about to tell you all my dark secrets. Got it memorized?
Dark secrets.
Haha, I'm kidding. I just gotta keep my mouth shut about it, or else Sykes will get on my case. You know how he can get.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Try
how
not
he
to
is
bungle
all the
everything
time?
while I'm gone, huh?
Now, why would we do that?
Well, considering your track record, I just can't count on you guys.
Hey! We can handle things just fine.
That's right. Just you watch.
What took you so long?
It's my vacation. I can take all the time I want. since when do I have to check in with you?
You're letting yourself get too attached to them.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
You know, you've changed.
Day 119, work to do. Important things can be a weakness. Roxas talked to Shion about what Salden said during his mission, but they were unable to understand the meaning of Salden's words. Roxas continued on his daily missions. Which is his daily missions. Meanwhile, Axel was on a top secret mission. Oh boy, we're skipping a bunch of days. Day 149, unlike mines.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel, you're back.
Yep, I just got home.
That's more than a few days. That was like 20.
So, are you holding up?
Yeah,
Where's Shion?
she's not here yet. She's usually here by now. This isn't like her.
How could he? I'm not a sham.
Day 150, fear. No, not the fear. Unfortunately. Hello.
Just give me another chance.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you. You were a mistake we never should have made.
Oh, now she has her hood on. I'm speaking to Syax.
Shion?
And now she doesn't. Very interesting.
Huh. Where's Shion?
Haven't seen her today.
Oh well.
Axel,
Hmm?
is there anything you couldn't bear to lose?
His head.
Anything I couldn't bear to lose? What's that about?
Well, I met someone today who had something like that. This thing was so important to him he couldn't bear to lose it.
They're talking about beasts.
And Zalden said that was his weakness. Why don't I have anything like that?
It's because you
Talking
don't
about
have
Beast
a
and the
heart.
Rose.
I guess. But Demix doesn't have a heart, and I bet he'd get upset if you took his sitar away.
Huh.
Maybe
think
because
you have a
Roxas
point
has
there.
seen her face without the
So
hood.
you don't need a heart
That it's
to
off.
have something that you can't bear to lose.
Oh, maybe.
If that's true, then I guess the closest thing that we nobodies have would be memories of our
It's
past.
interesting why they do that
It's the
constantly.
memories that create
but-
the things that we don't want to lose.
In fact,
Memories of
I
the
actually don't know
past.
why they do the on and off switch, but
I don't
maybe the game will,
remember my
or
past.
maybe they will address that.
Even though you might not remember the past, I'm sure you have things you don't want to lose.
Like
I
what?
just think it's
You've
a
got memories
neat
since you
thing.
joined us, right?
the more
I don't know.
familiar certain characters are with her,
I
she
do.
gets her hood off
Don't I?
compared to on.
I couldn't bear to lose my memories of you or Shion.
So then you really do have something that you can't bear to lose, right? Every one of us. Including us nobodies. We all have something that we want to hang on to.
It's scary.
You can't be scared without a heart.
If my friends,
Clearly you can.
if you or Shion were to disappear, it's scary to think of what it would be like without you guys.
Scared is not an emotion that can exist inside us.
Well, I am scared right now for sure.
Maybe it's just that you remember what it's like to be scared, you know? Somewhere deep inside your memories.
Day 151, Distress. Coincidentally, Roxas and Shion were given the same post. Shion failed in her mission to dispose of an imposter, and became discouraged after being reprimanded by Sayax. Shion put up a strong front for Roxas, was at a loss for words. Roxas then suggested going on missions together to cheer her up.
I wonder where Axel is. Guess we got the work done a little too fast, huh?
I don't know, you have a clock behind you, you could try using it to keep track on when you usually meet up and stuff like that.
Your face. Who are you really? And why do you have a keyblade?
Tell me first, why you are dressed as one of us.
To make sure my best friend sleeps in peace. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
My keyblade is not a sham. What gives you the right to say that?
Dunked on.
Find a new crowd. Trust me, those guys are bad news.
Fucking effortless.
Why? You're the real sham.
Why is she walking around with the blindfold on? Well, that will also be answered.
Fair enough. You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
That's not a literal statement. That's a figure of speech thing. Riku is not a nobody. Just to not confuse you, it's not a nobody.
Shion! Something wrong?
Sorry. My mind's on other things. Roxas, do you ever think about why we're doing all of this?
What do you mean, why? So we can get hearts of our own, right?
But what do we need hearts for?
I don't know. But I think once we have hearts, we probably won't have to think about why we're doing all this. Or if we need hearts.
I'm not sure. I just wish I knew what I was doing here. I started having the strangest dreams.
Like nightmares?
I never remember what they're about. I just wake up scared.
Zigbar said you and me were pretty special. Exceptional, he said.
Special? Isn't that just another way of saying that I'm a mistake?
You're not a mistake.
Well, you and I may both be exceptional, Roxas, but I don't think we're quite the same.
Shion.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel.
Shion couldn't make it again today?
Actually, you just missed her.
Oh? Wait, hold on. Where are we now? This is okay. That was hopping backwards. Okay, that was a flashback thing. Okay, day 152. The wrong buns? I think that's it. Because that cutscene was before Castle Oblivion, I believe, or some such. Roxas reflected on how Shion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what's wrong. According to Axel, girls are complicated and there are buttons to avoid pressing. Roxas worried he pressed the wrong buttons with Shion, but Axel assured him that Shion was fine. Roxas is being made from Sora, so therefore he has room temperature IQ. Correct. I didn't see what this day was called. Roxas' Demix saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. Phil stated that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training. Roxas wondered if the organization had been giving him tough missions because they had high expectations of him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of expectations very well to begin with. Ever since parting awkwardly with Shion, Roxas ate his ice cream alone after missions. I mean, yeah, at the end of 1, him, Donald, and Goofy is like running after Pluto, and then suddenly they're just in Castle Oblivion, which is weird. Day 171, love. Fairly certain Mike has Graham understanding what's going on around him than Sora. Before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast wounded from protecting what he cares for, with Belle there to care for him. Love had grown between the two. Solden declared the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what that power was, but Solden said that explaining the concept to a nobody with no heart would be a waste of time, I'm gonna assume. Left alone, Roxas contemplated what love might be. There's a song for you that you could listen to that poses the same question. At their usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but got no answers. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. Roxas watched the sunset with those thoughts in his mind. Or you can ask HK47, he has a definition of love. Day 172, Sound of the Surf. Before leaving for a mission with Luxord, Roxas heard that Shion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Roxas disregarded Zayx's order to not worry about a failure like Shion and went to her room.
Shion.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
I told you, keep out of this.
And I'm telling you that I have to know what's the deal with Shion. If there's something going on, just be straight with me for once, will ya?
Do you mean just like you are always honest with me?
Well, you got me there, I guess.
Shion has no right to be among our number.
What do you mean?
It's plain to see. I have nothing more to say.
Clearly it's not that plain to see if he asks what you mean. God damn it, Syx, you fucking cryptic bitch. Day 173, lies. Axel informed Rox of what he had heard from Syx about Shion, which was kind of nothing. He said that Syx would reconsider claiming Shion to be a failure depending on how she performed from now on. But this was a lie by Axel to cheer up Roxas. Day 174, action, reaction. Hey, Halloween Town. Lock, Shock, and Barrel got in Roxas' way with their mischief. What else are they gonna do? They claimed that causing mischief and surprising people is fun, but those feelings were lost on Roxas. Roxas continued to carry out his missions while covering for Shion. Day 193. Shion awakens.
Whoa! Good morning, Shion.
Oh, morning.
You woke up so suddenly, you just startled me.
Sorry. Oh. Did you bring me these seashells?
Do you hear it?
Yeah. The sound of the waves. How long was I asleep?
About 20 days.
That long?
Yeah. You were sleeping so much that me and Axel were getting worried.
I'm sorry about that. Kind of weird that we can feel anything at all without having hearts to feel with. Hey, Roxas, don't you have work today?
Huh? Oh, I'm about to head out.
I'd like to tag along.
But don't you need some more rest?
I'll be fine. Come on, take me with you.
She's been sleeping for 20 days.
Right.
I don't know if she needs more rest necessarily. Or maybe she did. Who knows, apparently.
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Leave Shion to me.
Oh no, it's a bigger one of those, Heartless. Particularly dangerous.
Take long. Did it break again?
She's not an it!
Keep your mouth shut.
You have changed. What happened at Castle Oblivion? Does the past mean nothing to you?
Are you worried about her, Axel?
Of course I am.
It just doesn't seem like you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't like things to be complicated.
You know, Roxas, each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Who fucking knows, dude?
I mean, if you think about it, I don't need to go out of my way to meet you guys, right?
I don't know.
You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys are my best friends.
We are?
Get it memorized, all right? We are best friends.
Oh, yeah. Guess we are.
Thanks, Axel. You're sweet.
Meanwhile, Sykes is seething in the corner.
Are you feeling better?
I just got a little dizzy, that's all. Sorry to worry you guys.
Don't scare us like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just take it easy today.
I will. Thanks, both of you.
No, Sykes has just developed his own 194 like it should be. The truth about nominee Vexen. Thank you for... Oh, come on. During a mission, Roxas and Axel visited the world where Roxas had once flown. Roxas again met Tinkerbell and had her sprinkle pixie dust on him so that they might fly. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the ground. Sykes is literally KH1 Riku. Sora looks desperately for him. Riku thinks he's replaced just Roxas told Axel to trust him, that he too could fly if he believed it. Trusting Roxas' word, began to float in the air. Pair flew around. Okay, Roxas spent his usual days completing missions. Day 224. Anomaly.
You seem to be struggling.
A nobody is interfering, I think.
A nobody?
I keep trying to piece his memory back together. But what if some of the pieces got lost? There would be no way for me to finish. If that happened, and they found their way into someone else, he'd never get them back.
Oh, I think he can do without a memory or two.
But what if he needs those memories in order to wake up? What if they're the key?
Namine, you're a witch who has power over Sora's memories, and those connected to him. Are you seeing something I cannot?
If his memories become her memories, she will never survive it.
She?
Hey, Axel? You've been to Castle Oblivion, right?
Yeah?
What is it like?
What's it like? Just an organization research facility.
Repurposed.
For research, huh? Seems everyone gets sent there all the time, especially you.
Although, they never send me or Roxas.
Yes.
Well, they probably just don't need you there.
I'm heading back.
Huh?
Yeah, maybe you should rethink sitting on the edge of this clock tower. You know?
Maybe you're not completely well yet.
No, it's nothing like that.
Got it!
Huh? Got what?
On our next day off, let's all go to the beach, huh?
The beach? Where did that idea come from?
We should go someplace different for a change.
Oh my god, what
Exactly.
a genius idea coming from Axel. How about something different than Clock Tower and ice cream?
What are you talking about, Shion?
It'll be a blast, trust me.
Yes, alright. Let's go.
Now the question is, which beach? The only one is Destiny Island, question mark? Day 225. Quietude, uh-huh. Shion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream. Roxas asked Axel if she was alright, but received a dismissive response. Roxas wondered if Shion might feel better if the three of them went to the beach together, like they had promised the other day. Shion found the information that Sayax had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. Day 255, the longest day.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. He should return soon.
And what of Naminé?
Still missing, sir.
Ha ha! Where, oh where could she be?
Why, Zigbar. It almost sounds as though you know.
Why be so smug?
Continue.
Sigmar, he's always smug.
Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization.
And you expect us to believe you really don't know who it was? As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
Nonsense. I see no problem whatsoever.
Ha ha! Well, no, apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged. Axel, Roxas, and Shion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them.
But sir, Shion...
Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is? In truth, this is more than perfect. Shion is marching right into the arms of destiny, but to destiny's own time. We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience.
Ah yes, a familiar sight indeed.
My head hurts.
This is the last you'll ever see of these walls, Shion.
Axel, what are you doing here?
I'm just here on orders, that's all. There's nothing for you to see here.
Lies. This is the place I come from. I just know it.
What about your mission? Don't be selfish.
Or else they'll turn me into a dusk?
They'll do worse than turn you into a dusk. They'll just destroy you.
And is that because I'm useless?
That's not it. Shion, go home.
I'm remembering things. I have memories of back when I was a human.
Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come of it.
I have dreams every night, and you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How could I be a part of your past? They're just dreams, that's all.
You can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle.
No, we have not. Let's go home, Shion. Don't keep Roxas waiting.
Please, Axel. You've got to help me. I need to know who I am.
Stop! Stay out of there, Shion!
You're early.
No, you're just late.
Now we're back here.
Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all. Seriously, where is she?
What? Then I wasn't who I am?
Day 256. News. In the round room, Semnus informed the assembled organization members of Shion's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Semnus's decision, Roxas argued that they should search for Shion, but was told that all will become clear when the time came. Semnus concluded the meeting with those words. Day 257, Hollow. She like Lubu then. It would appear so. The days passed without Shion. Axel no longer came to the usual spot, and Roxas sat alone, eating his ice cream. Day 276, Disorder.
Shion. Shion!
Surely,
You must have known that this was going to happen.
Why would I know?
Because in your memory, you've been to a number of worlds before you came to this one. And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the dark heart.
That's all that's left in your heart.
The darkest memories. Your memories of hunger gone. Everyone.
That's a lie. I remember everyone from the islands. They're my closest friends.
And who threw away those friends? Maybe it's your own actions you've forgotten. It was you who destroyed your home.
Who am I? What am I here for?
So we meet again.
You made me a promise.
I remember. It was to look after Sora. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've kept that promise very well.
Can you tell me what's happening?
Some of Sora's memories are missing.
How could that be?
Sora's memories are escaping through Sora's nobody into a third person. And now, they're starting to become a part of her.
Isn't there a way to bring back just Sora's memories?
If they're still separate, then I think I can take out fragments of it. But if her memories and Sora's memory fragments are completely weaved together, I would need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer before Sora can wake up again. And Diz wouldn't tolerate that.
So what can you do?
If I just jump in and rearrange her memory, then Sora might wake up, only to find out that nobody remembers him anymore. That's a risk I just can't take. It's too late either way. Sora's awakening has already been delayed. Sora's nobody, and the one that's absorbing his memory. None of us imagined that they would fight so hard to become their own people. Unfortunately, the only real solution is for them both to go away. Did you know? Her face was blank at first. But now, there is a face that is clearly visible. I think that's proof that she has entered Sora's memories. Sora's memories, Sora's nobody's memories, and her memories. They're all a jumbled mess now, and to put them back into one, I'm afraid there's no other way.
All right.
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Well, what do you want to do, Shion?
I want to be with you two.
Then come back with us.
I can't. Not the way I am now. But what would it take for me to be like you?
Hey, it's been a while.
You think so?
So, I went to the beach today. And there was this girl who looked kind of like Shion. But I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure.
Oh yeah, I guess she would just be there actually.
To be honest, I'm not even sure today's mission really happened. Feels like I just woke up from a dream or something. Do you remember our promise? When we said that the three of us would go to the beach on our next break? Maybe that's why. Maybe I saw Shion there because I wanted her to be there.
Wanna go look for her?
Huh?
Beginning tomorrow, let's use our spare time to find Shion.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Let's do that.
Day 277, searching. Oh god. Visiting a world on a mission, Roxas met the always cryptic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responded to Roxas' questions by saying that he must follow his heart and decide what to believe in. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Shion's predicament? Roxas was left pondering over what he could believe in when he doesn't possess a heart. Roxas and Axel continued their search for Shion. Day 296, Confessions.
It's no use.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
The only place I haven't been to is Castle Oblivion. It was just the other day that Shion was asking you what the place was like. And the day before she disappeared, you said she was put on an important mission, remember?
Yeah. But there's nothing there anymore.
Well, Shion might be there.
Apparently, Shion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
And that's probably why she was asking about the place.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
Castle Oblivion. Shion.
Day 297, Contact.
So, this is Castle Oblivion. Roxas? My head.
Easy, man. Let's retreat for now and...
I'm fine. We have to find Shion.
Ow, your knees.
What's happening?
Roxas!
So much.
Alright then, have a good night, Chess.
Rushing into my head.
Let's get out of here for now.
No, wait. There's something I can almost...
Giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Riku!
Why did you say that name?
Are you all right?
What happened to me?
You collapsed just as you entered the castle doors. Don't you remember?
I only remember going inside.
Just take it easy for now.
I'm fine. Let's go back to Castle Oblivion.
Don't push yourself, man. Who's there?
Shion?
I fucking love this music.
Shion! Wait! Out of the way!
Okay.
Hey!
He just fucking
Roxas,
leaves.
wait!
Out of the way, he says, and he just goes, "Alright, sure, I'll just leave."
I thought the imposter was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Shion.
No way that was Shion.
The one who ran away first was Shion. But why run? You want to go back?
Day 298. Fracture.
Shion. Where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
You have? Sorry.
Let's go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sykes will let all this drop. He has to.
Nah, I don't believe that one.
I don't care what he said to you. I'll be there. Me and Axel will make sure...
I really can't.
Why not? Come on. Wait!
Well, hello there, Shion.
Axel? No, wait!
Yeah!
Stop! Shion!
Fucking insta knockout. And then a day passed by. Oh, 299. Sora.
You're sure things are better this way?
I never expected you to question it. If you could save one of them, why would you choose the puppet? Or put it this way, which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship? Or a real one? Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way. Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do. We have to set things right. There's simply too much on the line, Lee.
Ah, there we go. Swan name. Well, obviously we got to know,
I need to know
an amount of names in Birth by Sleep, but...
What?
Shion. Tell me what happened to her.
Shion is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. So worry not. Sora.
Sora. Who is Sora?
The connection.
Connection?
He is what makes you and Shion a part of each other's lives. And the reason I placed Shion among our number. If you want her to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Shion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours.
Understood. Oh.
Hey, Roxas.
And so it begins.
Are you certain we've taken suitable measures with Shion and Roxas?
I will admit, Shion has strayed from our original designs. However, we are also seeing an interesting side effect.
Really?
The key. Shion was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Shion a sense of identity. Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Shion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from...
Okay, I'm glad that they are actually doing a good, like...
I see. And what of the imposter?
Summary of what the fuck everything,
Roxas.
just to tie it together.
He is merely an impurity that would make Shion's existence incomplete.
Then we shall return to our original plan.
Oh, yeah, so we reached this point? No, it's not this point yet. It comes later.
What am I supposed to do, Riku?
Day 300. Shutdown.
Oh no.
What has happened?
Sora's memory. I'm afraid it stopped.
What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
The gloves must come off, then.
But...
Nobody's never should have existed. As I'm sure you understand, Namine.
yes.
Day 301. Vacant place. Okay. Day 321. Waning power.
is this?
After Shion returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as though Shion continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Using the Keyblade was beginning to wear out Roxas.
Are you really okay?
This is getting weird.
Huh?
Since when do you ever worry about me?
What do you mean, weird?
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before. Just feels strange, that's all.
Roxas, of course I worry about you.
I'm just glad you're back, Shion. Even though it might have been rough on you.
Is Axel coming today?
Who knows?
You didn't fight, did you?
How could he? How could that jerk attack you like that?
That jerk? Do you mean Axel? But I wouldn't be sitting here with you if Axel hadn't done that. He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
It's just not the same without all three of us. Axel!
Huh? You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think, Shion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Is that because you're a puppet? You do know that. You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers. So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger, it could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
Then what should I do?
You gotta think for yourself. 'Cause I know you're not just a puppet. We're best friends. You, me, and Roxas, that is. Got it memorized?
Sure. Can I ask you just one other thing?
What's that?
I saw a boy today who looks just like Roxas.
Where?
Is he who I think he is?
Oh, Zigbar standing in the background. 322, the program.
Sora has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel. The time has come. Syx, are the devices ready?
In a matter of days.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb. Whether Shion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
Day 323, fleeting. We'll pause here for a sec, and I'll be right back. And we are back. Time to continue. I'm back to Colosseum, are we? Roxas, still in a slump, continued to receive missions from the organization. He spent his days executing missions. .352 sunset.
The way things are, I'm going to wreck everything. What should I do, Riku? Are you?
Riku. Sora's friend.
Sora? You know Sora?
Yeah.
Thank you. You saved me, but I don't know why you did.
I guess I just felt like it.
Riku, please. Tell me more about Sora and that girl he's always with.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's right. She's the one who looks so much like me.
Nope.
To Sora,
it's the other way
someone
around.
Very special.
It's just, I remember things about the two of them. But I'm nothing more than a puppet. Something that somebody created. So why would I have their memories? Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Why's that?
Shion. Your memories, they really belong to Sora.
So you mean I'm like a part of him?
When his memories were scattered, some of them found their way inside you. Now, Sora has been put to sleep so that we can piece together his memory. Except...
You can't, because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
Yeah. You got it. But if you go with me to Sora right now, we could give the memories inside you back to him.
So, do you hate me for taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess I'm just sad.
I'm sorry. But I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
Maybe you should take some time and think about it. Figure out who really needs you more. And where you belong.
How will I know where I belong? Truly. I'm not sure I can promise you I'll come up with the right answer.
Well, the answer you come up with can't just be right for you. It has to be one that works best for everybody.
It sure is.
You and your friends and everyone else.
He could just shank her right now and solve the problem.
I'll try.
But instead he goes, you know, maybe you should just
Riku.
fucking figure out the right answer. You know?
I have to make the most.
So even if it was passive aggressive, it was the
Riku's
least
given
aggressive action he could have taken. Roxas battled the Heartless during a mission. His strength spent against a formidable foe, Roxas swung his keyblade with all his might in hopes of ending things quickly. But his strike was interrupted with the sound of clashing metal. There was Axel, blocking both Roxas's and Shion's keyblades. They had been fighting the entire time, each thinking the other was heartless. Axel informed them of the truth surrounding this mission rigged to get them to fight one another.
Brain freeze.
It's been a while since we all hung out like this, hasn't it?
Well, we've had our share of drama lately. I just remembered. Did you know you should be checking your ice cream
Drama?
sticks?
Is that what you referred to that as?
Once you finish your ice cream, see if the stick says winner. Oh. Not that I've ever seen one myself.
Oh. Wait a second. Oh.
What is it?
It's nothing. So then, what happens when you win?
I'll tell ya. That's a good question.
What? You don't know?
You get another one for free.
It's gotta be something nifty if you're a winner, right?
Yeah, you get another one for free.
Wow.
Tales of Grace has had that as well. You buy an ice cream. If you get a winner stick, you get another one for free.
I've seen a lot of sunsets, but today's puts them all to shame. If only things could stay like this forever.
Great, double jinxed, okay.
Say, what if we all just took off?
What?
If we ran, I bet we could always be together.
No, this doesn't, this doesn't connect to, what Sora, Riku, and Kairi was thinking of. Nah, not at all. Nah, no, it can't be.
Yeah.
But there was just, what if we just took off, made a raft,
right.
and just fucked off to somewhere else?
What's important isn't that we hang out with each other every day.
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, we'll never be apart, right? We've got it memorized, Axel.
Good.
I'll have these moments memorized for a long time. Forever.
No, but keep thinking that.
Me too. Forever.
Sora.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
Yes.
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Kill them all, Riku. Dave 353, resolve.
Looks like you've meddled again.
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them. Just one will suffice. Stop pretending. Think about that.
Roxas entered the lobby to see Axel, Shion, and Sigbar conversing with Sayax. The unusual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked if Sayax asked Sayax if he could take Sigbar's spot, but Sayax chided Roxas, asking if he was powerless without Axel. Roxas saw Shion and Axel, whatever, head off with him, I guess.
From the past.
Shion, stop!
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours? Why is it that you
Ventus.
always have to glare at me like that?
Shut up!
Huh?
Man, she just fucking... Yes, why does she look
sorry,
like Ventus?
Axel.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Please, let me go. I have to do this or else... Just look.
Oh, we don't get to see this?
Please, Axel. You have to take care of Roxas.
But... you'd be...
Please. Thank you, Axel.
Explain yourself, Axel.
The old man needs to get his eye checked. She just got away.
I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around.
Yeah, no, that is the case. I mean, if you play 2 right after 1,
Did something happen?
there's no comparison. If you played 1 and then played 2
Where's she
immediately after, what the like?
She flew the coop.
So many questions.
Flamesy Locks here couldn't trouble himself to clip her wings.
Flamesy Locks. What a fucking nickname.
What does he mean, Axel?
Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Shion walked right off. I'm going back to my room.
I don't know what Axel I saw, actually. I'm unsure what he saw.
Nothing. Really?
Or unsure. I have no
Nothing?
idea what he saw.
Shion's gone. How can that be nothing?
It's just like Zigbar said. I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Shion run away.
I'm asking you why you did that, and you know it.
Shion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
Did he?
Shion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Oh, yeah.
Are you nuts? Shion's a person, not a puppet.
She's a mirror that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw.
Shion is Shion. You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean.
It probably was Ventus.
It was only a matter of time
then.
before someone broke the mirror.
You mean they have to destroy her?
Because Ventus became kind of
Answer me.
friends with Axel.
Roxas, if somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
So I guess probably was Ventus.
I'll always be me. I'm still your best friend. Just like Shion is my best friend.
That's not it. You're missing the whole point, Roxas.
Forget this!
Roxas! I wish you'd understand, Roxas.
Riku.
Did you find the answer?
Yes, I certainly did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I care about. So please, please, Riku, tell me what I should do now.
Go to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there named Namine.
Namine? What's she like?
You'll find out. I don't think you'll have trouble finding her.
All right. Thanks, Riku. Goodbye.
Day 354, Truth.
Shion has disappeared yet again.
Do we know where she is headed?
It, not she, is a replica. Merely a puppet.
A puppet? What does that mean exactly?
A puppet is a puppet.
Talking about the replica program, isn't it obvious?
The what-ka?
Perhaps you care to enlighten us about this pet project of yours.
The purpose was to take a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise. Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Shion formed an identity of its own.
No one at Castle Oblivion ever reported any instance where a replica formed its own identity. Do you concur, Axel?
Whatever the puppet may decide to do, we can be certain it will no longer have an impact on our plans. Still, it knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
What exactly do you...
Axel, the onus is on you to capture and bring back Shion. The escape was on your watch. I will overlook any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival.
Why would you allow a deserter back? We should simply eradicate her.
Yeah, the Riku replica is why
deserter.
Axel hesitated,
It's just a
not
flawed
answering.
specimen that has wandered out.
Because Riku replica was on the verge of doing that. But got killed by Riku before he could fully do that.
Bring her back alive. Is she a madness?
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
So now, we just sweep it up, huh? As if.
Demix
If only the whispers
doesn't fit in this group at all. He's such a fucking loser. We'll see that more later.
Axel, those orders were absolute.
See if I care.
Still here, Roxas? Proceed with your mission.
Shion is... She's not a puppet.
A puppet couldn't be part of the organization. Just count the seats here. We have and always will be 13.
Well, I mean...
Axel!
Technically you're not. You're missing a few there.
Maybe it's best if Shion never comes back to the organization. Do you really have to do what Xemnas says?
If I don't, they'll eradicate me next.
In that case, can you at least try not to harm her?
That's up to her. Roxas, Shion is dangerous.
Dangerous?
Have you got all your strength back?
Not yet. How long have you known about her? Could it be that you've known about her for a long time and not told me anything?
Oh, okay, you're here now. Whoa, okay, what is this shot? Jesus. Oh, this looks weird. What the fuck? What is this lighting? These details are weird.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me, while we wait for Sora to awaken.
The way you looked.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
And Sora, did something go wrong with fixing all his memories?
There's a reason the organization has been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion. And now I know it's not because a depletion in members had made them weak. Taking Sora's memory apart piece by piece, was only the first step in what they were trying to do at Castle Oblivion. And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
You know, you and me were both looking into what the organization was up to. But what I saw didn't look like much. Almost like they're trying to buy some time.
Right. Sora's memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Huh?
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I could get the memories back.
I've got that covered, your magic. I mean, Mickey. Instead, I want to ask you for a favor.
What would that be?
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight. And if I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness. That means you're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken.
Riku.
Promise me, Mickey. When our friends wake up, you have to be there to help them out.
I promise, Riku.
Day 355, unsaid, unheard.
Shion. Replica program. Shion was a puppet, made to replicate my powers. The Keyblade's powers. When Shion left the organization, Axel didn't stop her. Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably known about Shion for some time now, but has kept it from me. Shion and I are both special nobodies. Shion was a replica. A puppet. What about me? Am I a puppet too?
Oh, unseen and unheard because he held
Xemnas said
for his eyes and
Sora
then now
was what
his
connects
ears.
her
Okay.
and me. But who is Sora? And who am I supposed to be? Axel. If he's hiding things from me about Shion, what could he be hiding about me? Axel.
Hey, Roxas.
Did you find Shion yet?
You know it isn't gonna be that easy.
I suppose not. Have you known about Shion this whole time?
No, not the whole time.
Since when then?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh? Axel. Who am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization wanted me out of the picture. Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's 'cause Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore. And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
Best friends are supposed to be honest with each other.
Who am I, Axel? Zemnis says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth. How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
Roxas.
I need to know, Axel. Please. Who am I?
You've just gotta trust me, Roxas.
I don't. I can't.
Roxas.
Somebody knows where I came from. If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else. That'll be the person I trust. I tried. But I have to find out about myself. There's no reason for me to be here anymore.
Oh yes, and then we get this scene.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
Day 356, place to belong.
Nice to meet you, Shion.
Namine, are you able to see my face?
Yes.
Then what do you think I should do?
What do you want to do?
At first, I just wanted to be with Roxas and Axel forever. But then I started to realize that my memories, well, these aren't really even mine, are they?
You're not Sora, and you're not Roxas. You're Kairi as Sora remembers her.
As I remember more of my past, the more I feel the need to go back where I came from. What should I do to go back?
So you're going back to Sora? If you return your memories to him, then you will disappear. In exchange for not having your own memory, you're connected through others' memories. So when you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember. For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called you connected.
I know, I'm ready. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I also know that Roxas should be going back with me. But I don't think he would understand. Not yet.
I know. Roxas can't feel Sora just yet.
Namine, will you please watch over Roxas once I'm gone? You won't be alone. I asked someone else, too. there just isn't anything else I can do.
All right. Thank you. Well, if you're ready, let's go see Sora.
Amine, it's them. The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it.
I can handle this. Wait! Shion!
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
Axel,
Shion, what are you gonna do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back! Why you gotta cause me so much trouble?
Ow. Three, 5, 7 tears.
Where did I think I could go? What a joke. Shion! Thank you.
Roxas, I'm out of time. Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas, this is him. It's Sora. You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
Gonna assume that was the last boss, possibly, of the game.
It's weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
Oh, dude. That would be weird. I mean, Roxas would basically see himself, more or less.
The one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice to go away now. Better that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts, set them free.
Kingdom Hearts? Free them?
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No! Shion! Who else will I have ice cream with? Shion.
How did this happen? Hmm?
Day 358, believe. Oh yeah, we get this scene now. I didn't think that this scene was like the end. Thought this was a bit more, but I guess it makes sense. Also, we get this scene now, but not in super ultra fucking high budget HD whatever. Also, where did you get those Roxas? You just pulled them out from your ass. Also, no, Shion wouldn't be the last boss because this is also a combat mission thing. But yeah, we've seen this before. This was the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 1. Or secret ending, the special super secret cutscene.
what does it matter? I'm here for you.
Why are you trying to stop me?
Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories.
Sora. Enough about Sora.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back. And the three of us can be together again.
You mean Shion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now. Either way, I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
I'm freeing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to find Sora. I want Shion back. I want my life back!
If you try and make contact with Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you.
Enough!
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
Oh yes, Doc Frogger.
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
Oh, you could just
Riku, please. You have to stop him.
block that.
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You've left me with no other choice.
What?
I have to release the power in my heart. The dark power that I've been holding back. Even if it changes me forever.
I assume this is the last boss then. Oh, he gets to... Oh, God. Did they just recreate the Ansem fight in the game? Or maybe not. Maybe it's just cutscene. Curiosity gets to have the stand. Why can't you use that stand later on, Riku?
I have accepted it. Diz, he could feel Sora.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous. Nobody cannot feel anything.
If he had met Sora, things might have been different.
Roxas, Don't be sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora. You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away. Memories of you and me will always be together, forever inside
I think you lied a little bit there, Nominee. You're not quite... You don't really come from Roxas. Okay? Don't lie too much. Day 359. The first day.
Another dream about him.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
Okay, sorry game, but I can't let you do that. I know it's a fucking fantastic song, but I can't let you do that. Can't have you play that music. It said roll credits. Only 7 days to go, and then my summer vacation's over, right? And then roll credits because that rolls right into Kingdom Hearts 2. Fuck yeah, dude! I'm about finally at 2, the greatest shit in the whole series. But yes, that was the end of this. Except I guess they're gonna probably have some after credits thing, most likely. I don't know what it's gonna be, but something or other. But yes, the next thing we do is playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Fucking hallelujah! That's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Get to play that again, and then I get to do a bunch of shit that I haven't done before in 2, which is also gonna be interesting for me. Doing various stuff. Yeah, and after 2, so I have things. So I have things planned. So when I recorded Birth by Sleep like 3 years ago, I believe it was, I didn't do everything. And also, are you gonna give? Okay, there's still more credits. But I'm planning on doing. It's gonna be such a fucking finicky process, sort of. But I'm planning on trying to do trying to do most of the things in Birth by Sleep. So I'll have to play through that on my own again. To unlock the final mission and do like the things that I didn't do for that playthrough. And I will be the best point to do that. We're gonna be playing 2 and doing all the things in 2, and then after 2 it's Recoded, which I have seemingly also heard there's not a lot of Recoded that matters at all, but I'm interested in seeing it anyways, even though I think also a lot of it is just Kingdom Hearts 1 like changed a bit, sort of. It's weird, so I don't know how interesting that's gonna be. It's gonna pale in comparison to what this story was, but anyways. And then after that, I think we're gonna play 2. We're gonna have that, and then at that point, I'm going to be having played up to the point where I can play the final chapter, the final episode on stream, and then there's a secret episode after that, which requires a shit ton of grinding, which I hope I'll be able to get to before then, as well as some extra bosses that I don't know if I'm going to beat, but I will show them off. Actually, I have to beat one of them in order to show one of the other ones off. We'll see how that goes. I think I only need to do that on one character, so I can probably just grind on one character. But yeah, so I'm gonna, because also the end of the secret, the end of the secret episode at the end of the final episode. Also, you have the secret cutscene, blank points for Birth by Sleep, which is technically just not the same as with like Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2 special cutscenes. It's like the actual true ending, which rolls into other shit. So I'm gonna have that be unlocked, so that when we play through the final mission, that will get shown, and then we'll play the secret episode, which will roll into the game that comes after the next game, which would be Dream Drop Distance, that connects into 3. Because Birth by Sleep, being so fucking annoying, takes place almost at the beginning of the timeline, shows shit in the middle of the timeline, and connects right towards the end of the timeline. It takes place throughout the entire series in the background, which is just fantastic. Yes, great, awesome. And then after Dream Drop Distance, after that game that comes after the Birth by Sleep, there's another movie which is having, I think it's HD remastered cutscenes of Union Cross or some shit, which is also important information to have before 3. So that's going to be interesting, because I have no idea what those cutscenes are. I've never played Dream Drop Distance. I know some stuff that's in there, and I've never played 3 and know some stuff in 3, but not everything. So that's going to be interesting to just figure out. We safe now? Recoded this before Dream Drop Distance. Yes, exactly. So we're gonna be watching the cutscenes of Recoded after 2 and before Dream Drop Distance, because there's some stuff in Recoded that is important, but most is not. But I don't know what's most important. It's weird to pick them out. So secret reports have been unlocked. Wait, I'm sorry. There's secret reports. Well, in Roxas Diary, there's secret reports. Okay, hold on. Let's check these out. Extras. Roxas Diary, which is... Yeah, you can read these. I'm not gonna do that because... Yeah, there's some text. I'm not interested in doing it. What is secret reports? Oh shit, fuck my life! Right, secret reports are the... Okay, hold on. I mean, we might read these, actually, because they're somewhat interesting. What is characters? You just get, like... Oh no, we just get insight. Second in command, as well as in his name. He looks at the big picture and acts according to unique perspective. Right. Kyrie is interesting. Okay, yeah, you showed that, yeah. Diz and the King. All right. Yeah, I remember. You're right. The secret reports are actually somewhat interesting, because I believe they don't show, or they don't mention who wrote the secret reports, but all of these secret reports are diary entries from the other organization members. How many of these are there's a fair amount. But I guess we'll read them, because they're also not... Okay, some are longer, but not super long. So yeah, I guess because some of these have interesting entries, I believe. A name defines an object, describes the span of it, gives it purpose. We embarked upon the replica program to ensure our new power stays ours. Now our shadow puppet number 1, or number I, lives. It needs a name. something to define it, to give the hollow vessel purpose. Seems like we're getting new members every day. Number 13 was a boy, Roxas. Now we got number 14, Shion. Today's mission was to show Roxas the ropes. I feel like they've had me babysitting him since he got here. He's not a bad kid, but he's spacey. Good fighter though. At least I won't be bored. I'm guessing that's Marluxia. Seeing as... Or it could be Axel. I don't actually know which day is what. It could be Axel actually. Shion... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Is this my... Nope. Or maybe it was. Okay. Shion is being monitored. Roxas, meanwhile, has begun his training exercises. It is imperative we keep Shion from having undue contact with Roxas until we are certain it will perform as expected, which will take another 10 days if Vexen's convictions are to be trusted. Okay, so Shion is officially called Imaginary Number as the true name. Right. Which will take another 10 days. If Vexen... As for the Keyblade Master, Marluxia will no doubt be keeping an eye on him. Another mission with Roxas today. Is he seriously my responsibility? At least he's starting to talk like a normal person. Maybe that means his memory's coming back. Still, this kid's supposed to be the Keyblade Master's nobody? I don't see it. So it's not Oni, which is Japanese for demon. Yeah. That wouldn't make much sense. Seeing as there is no connection to that. Ugh, how dare they shut me out of monitoring the Keyblade Master and then send me off to teach the half-baked nobody basic magic. Oh, this is large themed. I should have had him light me on fire. It won't be long now though. Once I'm over at CEO, our plan goes into action. No more playing nanny ever. Fucking Larxene hater. Fucking ad, Jesus. They pushed up the CO plan. Our little hero with a key must have made a move. Me and his nobody has been meeting up for ice cream the last few days. Not the best conversationalist, but at least he's mastered a few facial expressions besides doom and gloom. I thought about CO, but he couldn't seem to follow. Or didn't seem to follow. I guess that's understandable. The program is largely on target. Number I, this is what I'm going to refer to it as, my finest replica, this is Vexen, has proven an even greater success than anticipated. I intend to take the other vessel, judged unfit for number status, to Castle Oblivion, where I will subject it to further testing. And that's Replica Riku. One thing is clear, could these replicas not be classified as a special sort of a nobody? Marluxia has succeeded in leading the Keyblade Master to the castle. I sense multiple threads at work, but details on each of the projects are scarce. I suspect some alleged organization projects are secretly private machinations. Marluxia seems especially suspect. Pressing Sexion for answers would be a waste of time, I know that, but this dearth of information is hard to accept. What's happening on the upper levels? What ought we be doing down here? They hug their truths close and leave the rest of us to speculate. Sexion's talk of the bond we share as an organization. But how could such a thing exist? Still, he remains the only one I can trust. Said Lexius, maybe. Simple deduction suggests Axel's outwardly inscrutable actions are the result of some directive from Syax. Why else eliminate Vexen? He simply wanted to do research. Did we not all stand to gain from the fruits of his program? What is Axel thinking? That's Sexion. Axel is in the way, though I don't know if he's aware of our plot. Vexen had no part in our plans, why eliminate him? Assuming Axel's orders were to root out traitors to the organization, discerning his motives merits our full attention. I've uncovered most of what I need to know about the replica program, but where's the other one? Can't find any trace of it. Vexen was caught in the middle. Pitiable, but unavoidable. I could not risk his program falling into their hands. Of greater concern are the traitors. Not the obvious turncoats, but the ones who will get in his way and my way. The Keyblade Master is not our enemy. Roxas woke up today. I think he was dreaming this whole time. Being with him feels strange, familiar, like listening to the waves crashing up against the shores. But why? The replica program continues apace. Okay, weird. But something has gone wrong at Castle Oblivion. The Dusks returned with word that none of those we dispatched survived, but the news came in fragments. I still know too little to extract the truth. I doubt Axel would be among those lost, but I must plan for the worst. First, I must locate the Keyblade Master. I've lost track of the Keyblade Master and the other intruders. I'm the only one left in the castle. Everybody else has been destroyed. My orders were to end the traitors, but I think by this point I fit that bill better than anybody. There's one last thing I need to look into while I'm here. Sayax had a hand in what went down at Castle Oblivion. Well, more like a whole arm, which means Axel was in on it as well. It's a fact that Semnis ordered Axel to take out the traitors, orders which went through Sayax. No specific names were given, but naturally Semnis knew who the turncoats were right from the get-go. The longer you know someone, the less you need to speak in clear terms. Everything gets across with a wink and a nudge, a little reading between the lines. When it comes to what befell our late comrades at Castle Oblivion, ambiguity suits me just fine. But the Keyblade Master and Roxas come out and say every little thing that comes to mind. Maybe that's human, or maybe that's just special, or maybe they're just special. I lost the ability to use the Keyblade, oh that's Shion, and I have no idea why. I don't know what to do about anything. It happened suddenly after Roxas woke up. If I can't collect hearts anymore, the organization has no use for me. This is terrible. Honestly, I've never got why Roxas was so crazy about Shion. I know they both joined up around the same time, and they're both rookies. But how do you get close to somebody who hides their face all the time? Well, I saw it today. All of a sudden, number 14 up and takes off. All of a sudden, number 14 up and takes off her hood. Shion is a girl. She looks just like Nomine. Is that Axel? Rox has been coming along on my missions to help out, since I can't use the Keyblade. Axel is covering for me, so I should be safe for now. But what am I going to do if I never get the Keyblade back? I can't lie forever. The hearts collected by our two Keyblade wielders, Roxas and Shion, have gathered together, and now almighty Kingdom Hearts waxes large in the night sky. Our efforts have come to bear fruit, nearly ripe for the plucking. All plans proceed smoothly, alarmingly so, in fact, though this is no time to be deterred by paranoia. Neither Roxas or I have any memory of our human lives. I don't even remember my first day as a nobody. Roxas said he was the same, but I'm not so sure. For me, it's a total blank. I can't even remember the day I met Roxas or Axel. It's all a blur. Shion regained her ability to wield the Keyblade. I don't know how or why. Maybe there's more to the Keyblade Master they're not telling me about. I feel like I've been spending more time talking to Roxas and Shion lately than my old friend Sayax. This has to have been what it was like, friendship. Every day it's work, work, work. I'm dead bored and I'd kill for some vacay. Oh, this is Demix. And nobody needs his rest, am I right? And when I get it, it's gonna be nothing but me and my sitar. Well, I didn't even need you to write sitar for me to know that was you, Demix, because you said vacay. No, not a single fucking one in the organization talks like that except for you. Fucking loser. Rox is maturing at an impressive rate. His face, the way he handles the Keyblade, it's all exactly the same. The world seems so divided and alone, but there's always that steady thread there to connect them. and we nobodies can never escape the things we did as humans, so it goes. Talking to Roxas and Shion always brings back memories of my human life back when I was a kid. It's a weird sensation. I ought to be able to share all of this with Syax, but I just don't feel like it anymore. It's strange, but I'm content with just missing what's gone. I'm not the one who changed. You did. Watching that foolish beast flail about only deepens my disdain for humans and their incessant need to be pinned down by feelings. Well, this is Solden. We became nobodies precisely to avoid the shackles of emotion. It was only later that we realized the scale of that loss. That some things simply cannot be done without a heart. Nonetheless, I can see nary a pleasant thing about it. That man wearing the organization's coat, that jerk, he's too powerful. I can't beat him unless I get stronger. And I'm not a sham, I'm not. He is. He's the one pretending to be something he isn't. As expected, the duplicate is starting to show its limits. The program showed promise, but a puppet is just a puppet, something to be toyed with until it breaks. I am utterly at a loss as to what Roxas and Axel see in that thing. How best to dispose of it merits my consideration going forward. I wasn't ready to see Roxas again. I can't help but compare us. We both used the Keyblade, but we're so different. Does he dream? It seems like all I do anymore. Last night I dreamt of the ocean. I was drowning. Roxas and Shion must have had it out over something. Knowing them, it's something dumb, but still. Watching them, it's like they're human. It's messing with my head. I kind of wonder if Roxas understood all that about the wrong buns. I get the sense a lot of it went right over his head. Oh god. I find it fucking curious how literally everyone is talking about relevant shit and then Demix just comes in with his fucking entry notes of just completely nothing relevant at all, just his own ideas. I've got a new hit single. X-Face is always barking at me to work. Oh, Zigbar? But that's what he expects me. But what's he expecting me to do against a monster like that? I mean, stop and think about skill sets when you divide up the labor already. Man, this is fun. God damn it, Demix, you're such a... Shion failed to complete its mission. I was saying it's. If this continues, destroying it and using the next replica as a duplicate would undoubtedly yield a higher grade copy. Number I was among the initial lot, which naturally raises questions about its capabilities. At present, it is nothing short of broken. I cannot fathom why Semnes would want to keep it. There has to be something of what Syax said. Why isn't Shion qualified to be one of us? He said to just look at her, but at what? The fact that she looks like Nomine? Shion and Nomine must be connected. Whose nobody is Shion anyway? What is Syax hiding? I find myself envying the children. Oh, the gamble is the note? Okay, well this is Luxord then. Clearly, it's very obvious. Perhaps some fundamental differences exist between those who became nobodies as adults and otherwise. The longer you have lived, the more you are positioned to lose with such a gamble. But a child can look forward, unafraid even in the face of immeasurable odds. I doubt they even see life as a gamble the way we do. Or you. Shion continues to sleep. All analysis on its function suggests no marked change. The copying appears to be working, but a replica is a replica. My latest report to Semnes on this netted me no clear answers. He simply stood, smiling. At times, I find his thinking impenetrable. I finally wake up just to pass out again. Why? Because I'm a failure? I dreamt the whole while I was out. It was something nostalgic, but what? Why can't I remember? It could be a key memory from my human life. All I can remember is the sound of waves, gentle in the distance. I thought I'd never see the word replica again. Any rational man would realize the Riku replica was not likely unique, but I'm the only one in the organization who knew of his exceptional copying functionality, and that he ultimately formed a sense of self. And the fact that I knew all that and still never noticed the truth about Shion speaks of how remarkable a replica she must be. But my questions remain unanswered. Who is she a replica of? Naminé? Kairi? Or perhaps someone entirely different? Why did the organization admit her into its membership? And why would such a fine replica fall unconscious or sporadically lose its command of the Keyblade? Even if Shion is a replica, a puppet, she's still Shion. I understand that in my head, but how do I interact with her now? Riku replica was just a tool, but I can't just use Shion. No, I was wrong to have just used Riku replica in the first place. How is a man-made puppet any less worthy than nobody that was never meant to exist at all? They're both ambiguous, tenuous at best. And she's my friend. Even if neither of us should exist, that doesn't invalidate the bonds we form. Next break we get, I told her we'd all go to the beach. I hope we get the chance. Our little summer vacation. I know if we can get together and laugh about stupid stuff, this nagging doubt will go away. My body feels heavy and my head aches. I'm too busy dreaming to get any rest from sleep. Axel knows something. He's hiding some secret. It must be in Castle Oblivion. That's where I was born. I wonder what ocean named thing is Shion based on. I wonder what ocean named thing she's based on? What do you mean? How do you mean by that? Final stages. Shion's appearance should vary based on the relation of the viewer to her. Sayax sees her simply as a puppet. The program approaches completion. Through Roxas, Shion is assembling a copy of the hero of the Keyblade. As proof, she sometimes appears to take on his form to my eyes. Wait. This could be Semnus? Maybe. Makes sense. Shion's disappearance is fascinating. If she really is breaking from our control, it's a sign of her approaching the essence of the hero. It seems Sayax still doesn't truly see her. I'm curious to know how she appears to the others. I see her as him, though I suspect that Semnus sees something else entirely in her. Great, I'm unsure who this is. Kasura's name is Sky in Japanese, while Riku is Earth. Oh, you meant that. Okay, well, okay, so you have Sora is Sky. Is Riku Earth? Or is it Japanese? Is Riku Japanese for Earth? I'm unsure. Because then you have Ventus, Aqua, and Terra, which is Latin for air, water, and earth. Kairi, is that ocean? I'm not sure. I haven't looked up these names, but I guess they would make sense if they connect like that. In the cards, well, this is Luxord. The air is charged. I can feel it. You go out on a big gamble at a time like this, and you're going to lose big. That said, it's betting against the worst odds that nets the biggest win. I'm eager to see how this hand plays out. Shion is gone. Roxas still doesn't know anything, but Shion found out. That's why I need to find her. We don't have hearts, so we accept the facts we're given as the truth. But something far more important lies behind that truth. Sayax would laugh at people with no hearts calling one another friends, but that doesn't make it not so. As the nobody of the hero of the Keyblade, and the replica of that nobody, those two are special, unique in every sense of the word. But that doesn't change the fact that we're friends. Nothing will. Got it memorized, Shion? Yeah, and who did Aqua pass the Keyblade to? Well, did she pass it to Kairi? Oh, you meant... Okay, you meant straight up that. Okay. Seeing Roxas and Shion, that's either Luxor or Axel. Right. Right, that was that. That was the end of that. Axel and Roxas are up to something. No plot they concoct will change the fact that the organization has cast off Shion, though. Our plans have split, diverged, and advanced now to the next stage. The Number I project and replica program merely paved the way. Our true goals lie elsewhere. Terra also passed it on down to Riku, fitting. Yeah. Although, I don't know, like... Because Terra specifically passed it down to Riku. Aqua, I don't know if she passed it down to Kairi. And Ventus, I don't think passed it... Like, Terra specifically passed down the ability. I don't know if Ventus or Aqua did, though. They formed some kind of connection with them. I don't think they passed it down, however. Ventus, however, did enter Sora's heart as he passed away, so to speak. Oh, yeah. But yet again, we're going into facts of Kingdom Hearts 1 and then things they're trying to connect way later in the series back into the beginning of the series, or what was the beginning of the series, meaning, you know, Sora can use the Keyblade through his connection with Ventus, yeah, but Aqua did pass it down to Kairi. Fair enough. I don't remember specifically how that scene played out. I might see it when I replay the game off stream. None of us really know everything that's going on in Castle Oblivion. Some rooms even Semnus doesn't know about. Not many are even aware that Shion was born there. I wonder if the truth about that place will ever surface. The man they're calling the imposter, that fake organization member, is Riku. Roxas could very well remember that, somewhere deep in his memories. Still, it's too soon to report this. I need to know why Shion was with him first. If she's siding with the hero, it could easily mean her erasure. What are you planning to do, Shion? Axel failed to report that the imposter and Shion are working together. Instead, that news came from Roxas. The boy is far more easily handled than Axel, but now Axel has captured Shion and returned her to us. His motives are impossible to read. Our plans can be altered if necessary, but doing so can only delay their realization. Roxas doesn't trust me after the whole Shion incident, but I can't tell him the truth yet, so I keep lying. It's no big deal when you're nobody. There's no guilt, no feeling at all. So why does it still sting, just a little, when I lie to him? All my dealings with Roxas give me this bizarre illusion of humanity. We watched the sunset today, the three of us. I didn't think we'd ever be able to do that again. It's like that dream I had, the one where I was by the shore with Roxas and Axel, watching the sun set over the water. I just wanted to stay with them, but how? What should I do? Shion is burning through missions at full tilt. She seems frantic. Why, I don't know. And speaking of, I still don't know what to say to Roxas. Even without my orders from Syax, I'd do anything to stop Roxas from being erased. I just don't know if I can stand by and let that happen to Shion either. I mean, Sora gave you the feeling, a heart. When? Well, I mean, it probably is some interaction. Was it? No, wasn't it when he killed Vexen? He kind of smirked with that. Oh, is that? Yeah, right. Axe has always helped me out, so I just assumed he would again. How long has he known about me? Maybe since long before we met in Castle Oblivion, but he told me to think for myself. I was so happy. But now as I get stronger, Roxas keeps getting weaker. I shouldn't exist anymore. They say that nobodies were never meant to exist, but I'm the real affront. But before I'm gone, I want to help Roxas and Axel, even just a little. I think the boy I saw today is the same Sora from my memories. Be they a puppet or the hero's nobody, we merely need a functional Keyblade master. The details are unimportant. The puppet has developed to a point where the hero of the Keyblade may be entirely redundant. Indeed, perhaps we ought never allow Sora to awaken. He cannot be controlled. He will rise up against us. We must move our agenda ahead with that firmly in mind. We'll actually let Nominate go, I believe. Yeah, that too, probably. When he just went, I couldn't see you. I just stood here and just turned my back. Riku gave me this time. Oh, Riku gave me this time. Or this time. Oh, okay, weird. Axe told me to spend it thinking for myself. The organization is determined to erase either me or Roxas. They'll never allow us to coexist. I love Roxas and Axel, and I'm sure Syax would scoff at that, call it a trick of my artificial memories, but the time I spent on that clock tower was real. I wish the three of us could stay together, just like this forever. But I have to end this. I'll never forget today's sunset. Even if Roxas and Axel do, I won't forget. I couldn't tell Shion she was wrong, and I can't bring myself to end her. But it's either that, or I have to erase Roxas. There's no future where the three of us can sit around and eat ice cream. I know Roxas will never understand. I don't want to acknowledge it myself. I wanted to see Roxas one more time, but couldn't. What would I say? Did I ever really exist? Even if not, I just hope that those times we spent watching the sunset were real. I know Nominee will tell me how to get back where I belong. I should hurt to see her. The gears of Xemnas' plans have begun to spin wild since the loss of half our membership at Castle Oblivion. The results are there, but can this state of affairs fairly be called a success? If Kingdom Hearts can be said to possess a mind of its own, it is surely rejecting Xemnas, no, rejecting Xehanort. Roxas left the organization today. Who the fuck wrote this one? Oh. Sigmar. Surely. He's the only one that has any fucking knowledge of that. The time I spent on that clock was real, which is why it makes no sense why you disappear when there's something left to call you so you can exist. Who knows? Our plans never accounted for the possibility of both Shion and Roxas leaving. How did this come to pass? When did Roxas grow strong enough to outmuscle me? This I know is Syax, because also he's referring to Axel as Lee. And also a part that these cutscenes don't show is that Roxas breaks Syax's weapon in two when he tries to stop him from leaving. Which is pretty fucking beast. He just fucking destroys Syax and he goes, well, okay then. What were you really after, Lee? We joined the organization at the same time and formulated our plan. At this point, it's just an idle fantasy. Everything's changed. You and me. To my best friend, Roxas left. It's so like him to just leave that winner ice cream stick behind. Come tomorrow, I'll probably get the order to hunt him down, but leaving that here makes it feel so permanent. I wish the three of us... Three? No. That the two of us could share some ice cream again someday. That's what it is to be friends. Goals. With luck, we can bring Roxas back into our fold, but even if Sora would awaken, As the hero of the Keyblade, he is bound to keep unlocking hearts. If he should come to target us, we need simply subdue him and use his powers ourselves once more. I must become one with Kingdom Hearts. I will become a higher existence. All of my true ambitions begin there. Well then. Doesn't show any, there's no extra cutscene, no. Well then I guess that's that. That is everything that this game had to, that this thing had to offer. Woo, okay. Fantastic. That gives me also more finalized knowledge of characters and events of this game, because I knew pretty much most of the things. There was just certain things around Xion that I wasn't 100% on, and other things, and also this. Also, doing what I'm doing, just doing it in chronological order, could also be like real confusing because of how the games, like playing it, the order the games came out makes more sense because of how they're, fucking how they're thinking of like previous games that came out. Although doing that, you would have to play fucking 1 and then 2, and then you would have to go back from there. Because you have to do, what the fuck would that be? It would be like 1, 2, or technically Chain of Memories you could do because the GBA game came before 2, maybe? Otherwise, Birth by Sleep would be played before 1, which I did record and put on my playlist on my YouTube channel. No, don't do that. Don't play the fucking... Let's do that. But playing Birth by Sleep first could make sense. Sort of. The base stuff. Not including blank points or the secret episode. But even, I believe the final episode works. Because, yeah. It's 1 Chain of Memories, GBA 3.5 on DS. Did the DS? No. No, I don't. Did this game come out before 2? I don't think it did, because this shows a lot of I don't feel like it did. I think it came after, because this otherwise ruins a lot of, technically, if you're playing in order, it ruins a lot of surprises and other stuff regarding the members for 2. If you don't do in the style I want to, just because it's partly for me and also it works as a flowing, coherent story. They're going from front to back. I believe the DS version came before 2. I feel like it's not. I feel like it didn't. Because from my memory, it was like, okay, we had 1, we had 2, and didn't know of Chain of Memories because we didn't get it over here. And then I knew, oh, there was a DS game as well that came after that, because I feel like the DS came after the PS2. Because the PS2 was... I think the DS came after that. Maybe. I don't feel like it, because it wouldn't make sense, I feel, in release order. But anyways, yes, so next time we'll be playing Kingdom Hearts 2. So yeah, on Tuesday we'll be playing Kingdom Hearts 2, where we'll be doing that. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. The process will pretty much be the same as with 1, where I'll be playing through the game straight forward, just doing stuff how I want, just normally, and then towards the end I will then boot up a quote-unquote 100% file and show off all the extra stuff that the game has to offer, which is a lot more than 1 and has a lot of content that I have never played before. which is gonna be fun. And I'm not gonna look up those bosses and whatnot for that version, because I wanna see what the experience is without doing that. Because a lot of them I have never even witnessed before. Pretty sure. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting.